What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Game, and also the Rebel of the YouTube Underground, and I am back with yet another commentary. And I feel sorry for the dude that said, thank God he's not playing another Uncharted video. He is probably sick right now. I'm sorry, man. I had to do this because this is a response video to my dude Hard 8 Times. Now, this is not a beef video or anything like this. This is just me responding to his Uncharted beta video that he made recently where he went off on this game. So, he made a video a few days, well, yesterday actually, and he was talking about how he does not like Uncharted 4 beta and he thinks it's garbage. And he went to explain the reasons why. And a lot of people, obviously, like always, they were upset about this. Why I get this guy that dupe? He'll try to hop over the wall, get kicked in your loyal ass. But anyway, he pretty much was explaining why he didn't like the game. A lot of people got upset about it. I even saw a few subscribers of mine over there who were arguing with him in the comment section. You know who you were. You know, you were like, man, you ain't like the game. Why you sitting there playing it for hours? You played it for 3 days. You know who you were. But man, he pretty much went in on the game, and I saw this coming because I saw him on Twitter talking about it. He was talking about how he wasn't really enjoying the game. People came at him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm about to make some pussies bleed" and stuff like that. So he decided he wanted to go on and just start ripping the game. Now, me, I actually enjoy the game, but there's reasons why I enjoy the game. I don't have a problem with it, but I also don't have a problem with his, opinions on the game. Like, he don't like the game. Oh well, that's not going to kill me. It's not going to stop me from having fun with the game. It's not going to bother me. Now, yeah, I think it's a little weird that he doesn't like the game because I actually enjoy it, but like I said, I can't be mad at his opinion. Just like there's opinions about games that I have that he thinks is crazy. Like he don't understand why I don't like Battlefront. He likes Battlefront. I think Battlefront is boring. I think it's a very boring game. And the reason is because I feel like it pretty much is a Battlefield 4 mod with things missing from Battlefield 4 that actually made Battlefield 4 actually good. Or Battlefield 3. Let's just say Battlefield good. There was a lot missing from that game. Like, all you do is run around and go pew, pew, pew. And, like, after 3 games, like, what else is there to do? Like, everything feels the same. Even though there are certain guns I could say are a little bit more accurate and do more damage. But it feels the same. And after 3 games, like, it's just boring. So I couldn't enjoy the game. And then a lot of people don't like that game because they say it's missing a lot of stuff from the older games, which I wouldn't know anything about because I didn't play the older games. I just think the game is boring. The gameplay is not fun to me. That's why I have a problem with Battlefront. But he said his piece, and I could see where he's coming from. So he was saying, he didn't really like the game because back when he was playing, Uncharted 2, which is probably arguably the best Uncharted, that ever came out from the multiplayer wise. And a lot of people would agree with that, comparing to, well, not comparing, but going off the comments I've seen where people were agreeing with him and other people that said it. He said since then they've added a whole bunch of crazy stuff to the game that he doesn't like. He was mentioning how, on Uncharted 2 was pretty much bare bones. You ran around and found his power weapons. Now you can spawn, the rocket launcher stuff out of nowhere. He said another thing, they added kickback in the 3rd game, which I think kickback is like perks or something. I'm not too sure, but he said they added kickbacks and things like that, which messed up the game. Along with that, they added now these like mystical abilities and sidekicks and stuff. Now I don't have a problem with any of this stuff. Like I said though, this is the first one I've ever played. So I don't have a problem with anything. I like the sidekicks. I like the mystical abilities, even though I think some of the mystical abilities are weird to be in this game, but I think they're pretty cool. Like, I like the sidekicks. I don't find them hard to kill, but I like to use them. They're pretty much kill streaks in this game. He also explained right here, you see how I'm shooting this guy? He said that there's too much recoil in the guns, and he said it needed to be toned down. Now, I thought that was crazy because you remember my impressions video, I said that the guns didn't have any recoil really at all. You could shoot a straight line. And right there, I was shooting pretty much a straight line. Now, I'm not that great with the analog sticks because I'm normally used to playing on the PC. But as you can see, it's shooting a straight line. And he said that, it's too much kick. Now, the only time my gun kicks is when I'm getting shot by somebody. So that's crazy, that he said that to me. But it's whatever. I never played the second one. I guess the second one, you shoot a straight line the whole time. But yeah, he said those were reasons why he didn't like this game. It's just too much going on. And I can understand that, man, because that's how I am with Call of Duty. Now, if you've been following me or subscribed to me since way back, and I mean pre-Illuminati period, I used to rip on Call of Duty 4 and a lot of Call of Duties all the time, the ones after the 4. And that's because I came from playing the original Call of Duty and the expansion pack, which I think is the best Call of Duty ever, which is United Offensive. And on those Call of Duties, you didn't have a lot of that BS that is in the ones now. You didn't have perks, you didn't have kill streaks, you didn't have hit markers. The guns kicked a lot more, all that stuff. Like, it was a lot harder game. There were no perks, you didn't need perks. It was just straight up skill. You and your weapon, and you had to just know how to use that weapon. I mean, you could one-shot people with ARs on that game, or even some submachine guns would one-shot people in the head. You didn't have health bars or nothing. You had health bars. You didn't have health regeneration. Like, if you were playing TDM, you had to kill them and pick up a little health pack that filled like a slight bit of your health back up. If you were playing Search and Destroy, you pretty much, if you were about to die with like one shot, you had to pull off a miraculous headshot on somebody to actually win that round if they had full health. That took a lot of skill in those games, and that's why I enjoyed those, and I hate Call of Duty 4. When I first played Call of Duty 4, I was like, this is going to be the downfall of Call of Duty. The game was too easy, it was too casualized, and it had so much nonsense out there. But the point I'm trying to get at is that Heartache, man, you pretty much just going to have to accept it, bro. Like, there's no getting out of it, because a lot of people, this is probably their first time playing Uncharted, like me. Because a lot of other people were probably on Xbox 360 and PS4. A lot of people that were on the 360 are now playing on the PS4. And this is probably the first Uncharted they've ever played, and this is the one they're probably going to be used to, and they're probably enjoying this game. They heard so many good things about Uncharted, and they're actually finally playing it, and they probably are used to this because Call of Duty and a lot of other shooters have pretty much molded us into enjoying casual shooters or just being used to casual shooters. And like me, I'm actually enjoying this game. I actually enjoy it. I don't have a problem with it at all. And I'm guessing after the beta, they may make some changes that I may not like, but I still probably will be, enjoy it. It probably won't stop me from buying the game. I'm probably going to buy this game day one, mainly because I want to play the story mode. Like, I could really care less about the multiplayer. I think Uncharted is mainly about the story, to be honest, but I definitely am enjoying the multiplayer. I'm having fun with it. But that's like him with Battlefront. Heartache likes Battlefront. I think Battlefront's boring. And like I said, it's not about the stuff that's missing like the other people hate it for. It's just the gameplay to me is just boring. So like I said, I understand where he's coming from with it. They added a lot of stuff that to him casualized the game and made it boring. But just like everybody else with Call of Duty 4, because I'm pretty sure Call of Duty 4 may be Heartache's favorite Call of Duty. So just like everyone else, because one, that was the first one they've ever played. That was the one that got the most hype, the most advertisements for, on the consoles. Like, yeah, they had Call of Duty 2 and 3 on there, but they didn't have a lot of advertisements for those games. But Call of Duty 4, like, they had videos out after video after video about this one, because it was their first time moving from World War II to modern military. So they were just advertising that game all over the place. But like I said, man, they had to casualize it mainly for the consoles, man. The consoles was a casual market. They were used to Halo and things like that. So they had to do that. So what I'm saying is, pretty much, you just have to accept it, man. I'm sitting here and I'm just accepting it, because there's no way. I know it's never gonna go back to Call of Duty that I enjoyed, because everybody played Call of Duty 4 first, and that's the one that all the people want to play. They like the casualized Call of Duties. And if I sit there and just keep complaining about it and not buying the games, I'm never going to play another Call of Duty, or I'm never going to play any game, because a lot of the shooters, even Battlefield, got casualized. It just happens. So this guy just deal with it, bruh. But anyway, man, leave a comment down below. This commentary is coming to an end. What games did you guys enjoy that got changed over the years that you feel kind of meh about now? Let me know, man. But anyway, this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna be gone. Bye.